Here I am, friends. I told y'all, even if I am on a little mini vacation, I'm gonna do makeup tutorials. It's what we do. So I'm gonna be posting an ad for this tonight, but beep. I talked about it yesterday. Stuff is incredible. The wear test that you're gonna see, I didn't have any powder on my face except for underneath my eyes. Now, if you do have an oily skin type, you could definitely powder on top. I'm balanced to dry, but the humidity where I'm at is very humid. This is absolutely wonderful, and all you need is that much. That's it. That's probably too much. But the way that I like to apply it is, for me, y'all know I love to spot prime. By the way, this is not an ad. If it was an ad, it would say ad right there. But I was saying I love to spot prime. And what I mean by that is, even if you're oily combination, we might even just get a little more oily through the center. You can absolutely apply this all over your face. It will not be too mattifying, but I still just like it through the center. And a lot of times I feel that we want to use a very mattifying product all over the face. Not this. Say we have a very mattifying primer. Just try that in the center. And then on the outer part, you're about to see what else I'm going to use. And also keep in mind, I am at a point in my makeup career, it makes me a little giddy, where brands, they want my opinion. They value my opinion. I've been doing this for quite some time now. And I've been using this for over a month, so they send these things to me way before they launch, and I have the opportunity to test them and to see if I actually like them. So they're not sending me this 3 days prior going, okay, do you like it? So I don't do that. This is tried and tested and humid proof. It's really, really wonderful. And there are other blurring primers that I do enjoy, but I love that this one has the BHA. Again, this is not an ad. I just really think this is an incredible product, and that BHA just helps keeps things cleaner, and the cleaner your pores are, the smaller they appear. Now, for some reason, I can't get my captions to work, and I don't know why. They're not wanting to load, and I do apologize. I'm gonna keep trying though. Now back to spot priming. It's so important. And I just feel like we don't talk about it enough. And most of the time I use skincare. This is technically skincare. But we're also going to use this oil. So I'm just going to do 1 drop of this on the back of my hand. And I don't have my skincare brushes with me, so I'll just tap this in. So I'm going to be applying powder foundation today. So I'm going to put this here on the outer perimeter of my face. And we can really press it in. I cannot stop using this. I think that this might be one of my favorite medium to full coverage powder foundations that I've ever used in my whole makeup life. I cannot stop with it. I refuse to stop with it. And I have been using it every way possible. And look at this. I'm showing you that there's kind of a little dent in it already. Now, do keep in mind that I'm using this sometimes 3 times a day. I do not want you to think that you're going to run through it. I obviously do a lot of makeup tutorials, a lot of makeup education, but I just love it. I love it so much. So we're just going to take it on a C31, and I'm just going to apply this just to cover up my little veins a little bit. A little bit of this redness here. It's so nice. It is so blurring. I love it. So I actually got a question this morning. What concealer would you pair with powder foundation? Any concealer. And what we're going to do here is, I don't have any powder underneath my eyes yet, and I just have a little bit here, but then I was thinking, you know, because I can wear this powder without concealer, but I want to make this a teaching moment. So we can put that there. We could put it anywhere that we wanted to. Maybe we have a blemish. This wet liquid cream, anything that has the moisture, that's just going to go under. I'm just gonna wipe this off of my arm, and this is the same brush I just used with the powder, but they don't absorb, so this is going to be able to melt this in, and then we'll be able to move back with this into the powder. This will even layer on top, I know it will. It's not enough there. So we're gonna melt that in. I love this concealer, by the way, especially with the oil. I am so sorry about the captions. I think it might be the Wi-Fi. I'm trying every way in the world to make it work. But where we're at, if you were to see where I'm at, and I won't show where I'm at, but if you were to see, you'd be like, oh, we're lucky you have internet. But I love it, because right now I can just hear the birds just absolutely screaming. It's fantastic. And y'all seem to have spotted my vacation orange man. Of course he went on vacation, and of course this is a pet friendly place I'm at, but of course he has to go on vacation. He's had a rough couple of months. I mean, y'all hear all that snoring with his 3 jobs that he works, and all the supporting that he does for me. I mean, you know he pays my bills. He doesn't. Now listen, no matter what, a puff underneath the eye, you're not gonna regret it. You're not. When you're going to set and you need to put this powder under here, it just sets it smoothly, evenly, quickly. Because concealer, all it wants to do is betray you. It's all it wants to do. And what you're seeing me do right now is just tap this concealer out. Just a little bit of body heat, and just looking down can crease it. So we're gonna grab that powder foundation. We're gonna grab it on the puff. I might even it out just a little. There we go. And then we'll just start to set this. Gotta get a puff. And then if you're wondering how to wash this, you wash it just like a sponge. Super, super easy. Look at the difference. Isn't that cool? And it just looks so soft and blurred. I'm gonna put a little extra over here. And then I do like the C42 because I get a little bit more coverage than with the puff, but you could definitely build it up with a puff. And it's just really smooth fine lines. I don't have as many fine lines over here, but wherever you do have fine lines, say you have fine lines around here, your smile lines, a puff. Anywhere that you have deep lines, and you'll normally see me set right here where I have the fine lines from all my wild expressions, a puff. A puff just smooths that and it evens it out very quickly, and it really just presses it in. It's also why we made it so big. It is so big. Listen, I was sitting on my legs, like sitting on my knees on a pillow, because I don't have obviously my correct setup. So I'm gonna film, and I can't. Listen, my feet are asleep and I am in physical pain. I am not the teenager that used to sit in the floor and do her makeup. My knees are singing songs right now. So I'm gonna have to be down here. I can't take it. In the meantime, let me grab Jean. Come here, Jean. Come here. Fun fact, Jean always comes to me when I call him. Always. Oh, there's Doug too. Oh man, you having fun on your vacation? You having a good time? Yeah? Yeah, you having fun on your vacation? You getting some good rest? Yeah, you're eating some good food? He's on vacation, y'all. I really should finish my makeup, but he's really warm and really soft. Now let's do this side. I think when I'm done here, I'm gonna go to H-E-B. Nah, I'm going to get some orange juice. I want orange juice. Whenever I'm on vacation, I grab a little bit more. Whenever I'm on a vacation, I just feel like orange juice needs to be in the house. I'm a simple person, y'all. All right, so we have the under eye done. I'm gonna move on to the eye. It should take me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab this again, add a little bit more. And by this, I mean the powder foundation. And I'm actually gonna film that blush comparison today. The new ColourPop one, and I have the release date on that. I'll post it in the video, but I'm gonna post that tomorrow because I'm gonna post that Glow recipe ad tonight. Perfect, because I still am gonna add a little bit of bronzer for some depth, but that looks nice. Now let's find our liner. That RUNNOFT. Actually, let's curl our lashes. So we're gonna curl our lashes. Just so you know, I've used every lash curler under the makeup sun. And this one from Kevyn Aucoin is still my favorite. Look at, I love it. It actually holds the curl, it never hurts. It's really easy to use. I like to look down and then look back up. There we go. And then I hold it on there 20 to 30 seconds. I'm gonna grab Lash Stack. I've really been into this recently. And also I'm out of my By Terry. I need to get more of that one. That one's still my favorite, but this one's a close second. And then I have my Lash Dry shampoo with me. I love this stuff. I'm not gonna put it on now, but I have it with me because I'll want to touch up if we go out for a hamburger or something. I say hamburger because I want a hamburger, but I want like a local hamburger. So now that we have our mascara on, I like to do liner. And I love to do this when I'm in a hurry because I feel like this is now lifted, so it acts as a guideline. And when I say this, I'm in the outer part of the lashes here. I am so far away, I might as well not even be looking while I'm doing this little wing situation. I can't even explain. I guess I could zoom in. Oh, hang on, let me get it together. I just fell down here in the bushes. Nice. I think captions are working again. Again, I am so sorry. I was waiting for it to load. I literally waited like 3 minutes and I kept having to tap my phone back on. It would not work. Y'all know that I started doing captions about 1.5 years ago because it did come easier because you can just tap and it loads for you. It used to take forever. I'm so glad IG got with the program. That all being said, I'm hoping that it works because I know a lot of you might be hearing impaired or even at work. So I'm hoping that the captions stay working. And again, I apologize. Okay, now I want more coverage, so I'm gonna switch to my C42 here. And I'm just gonna finish where we left off. Grabbing some more, and then we can just focus kind of where we want the most coverage. Tapped in 3 times. This is actually so quick. I love powder foundation when I travel or really whenever I'm in a hurry. It's so fast. So nice. I was just looking at the difference. Now captions won't work again. I got too excited. Jinxed it. I'm gonna grab this powder bronzer from Patrick Ta, and I'm just going to tap a little bit through the socket. I'm grabbing a really small amount. I will absolutely get out of control with bronzer. And actually, I'm gonna hop off really quickly and film that comparison between the ColourPop blush that's not released yet, first look, and then I'm gonna compare it to the Too Faced one. So I wanted to hop off and film that before I put bronzer on my face. And the reason why is that way we can see the truest color that it's going to be and not mixed with the bronzer. Obviously, it's not gonna go on my eyes, so I thought we could put the bronzer on my eyes. I'm using my Inner Rush brush. This is the E29. Okay, I'm already back. One side is the Too Faced and one side is the ColourPop. I'll post it tomorrow. I'm so excited to post it. I am going to finish now with some bronzer. The same bronzer, the same Patrick Ta one. Let's grab our C40. Just a little bit. I tend to get wild with bronzer. I love bronzer. Also notice how I'm pressing. I'm kind of moving upwards. I even do it here. I kind of press here and then move up. But I'm always tapping. And I am actually excited to get back to the family there, and they're having fun without me. So I'm not even going to do lip liner. I'm just going to do this Dior gloss I mentioned yesterday. And I'll save yesterday's highlight to my saved, or yesterday's story tutorial to my highlights. Isn't this pretty? This is the purple one. It's so pretty. And it's so easy. So I actually like wearing this alone. This is the Lash Dry Shampoo. You can wear it alone, and it's just a very thin formula, so you don't get a lot of volume. You just get definition, very light definition, but on my bottom lashes, I think it's so pretty. Plus, I love this handle. And I know you might be thinking, oh, what does that matter? That grip that we have there makes such a difference. Isn't that pretty? Okay, that's it. I am going to go have family fun. Now, I might not... Are you messing with Vacation Man?
You look pretty snuggly.
He's on vacation. Now, I might not do a story tutorial tomorrow. Tomorrow is my mama's birthday, her 70th birthday. And I really just wanted to spend all the time that I can with her. But I will post tomorrow evening, because normally she's into her crocheting really heavily, so I can just sit with her and do that. So that will be what we're doing tomorrow. So if you don't see a story tutorial, that's why. I love you all so much. I am going to be posting this ad tonight. But if you want to hop by on that post and say hi, I would be so appreciative. I love you all so much, and we'll definitely see you in the comments tonight and then the comments tomorrow.